Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It's your girl Isha Styles and I'm back again. Um, I don't know. I'm just kind of like out of ideas at the moment, but I have been craving chicken. I wanted to go to one of our local Chinese restaurants over by where I used to live. Their chicken wings are so bomb. Like, oh my god. Like, hands down, I give them that. Um, I think that's the China Walk, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's it. In Fort Myers, it's located off of 6 Mile Cypress in the Publix Plaza. It's always a Chinese restaurant in a Publix Plaza or just a grocery shopping mall, period. So I had to settle for KFC because I'm supposed to be in Bible study right now. It's Wednesday nights. I just put my phone on the charger so I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's just a little after 7. Due to it being so cold outside, like, it's aching my bones so bad. I just feel like I'm going through surgery all over again. Like, the pain is horrible. And they're like, well, it's going to be even colder tomorrow. We're going to be in the 40s. What? 40s? Last I checked, I was in Florida. And this is why so many people is getting sick here, because we're used to the heat. So yesterday and the day before, it's hot. Hot, of course. It's Florida. But then you got these temperatures dropping and changing. Everybody's sniffing, talking about sore throat, headaches, they're getting sick, their eyes is watering. Like, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to get sick. But this is going to be another short video. Like, my taste buds and my food eating is like slim to none right now. Like, I don't know, I'm going through one of those phases where my taste buds is going wild, and then when I get something that I feel like I want, then it's like, okay, you don't want this. So I'm going through one of those moments. They got some new little containers going on here at KFC. What we got going on here? Because, you got to stay still for about an hour just to get a thumbnail. Alrighty then. I asked for original. Not original, for crispy. Because I wanted to get that crunchiness of my chicken. But, I didn't want it like crispy, like where it's going to be breaking my teeth type crispy. Feel me? And I had to get a Pepsi. Thanks, Colonel. So I got my biscuit. Although I had some biscuits and gravy the other day, which was like so bomb. As I said on that live, if you would have tried to give me biscuits and gravy years ago, I would have never touched it. But now, let me see if I can move my camera down so I add it back. Okay. Can y'all see it? We good? Yes. Okay. So my equipment and everything else, like, I'm moving slowly. I'm just trying to, at least keep an upload a day, or at least like 3 times a week, or, go live to even post one up. So, but this right here is my fave. Yes, KFC mashed and gravy. Their coleslaw is bomb too. So bomb. Okay, let me say my grace. No prayers. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another beautiful day. Thank you for this food. I pray that you please bless it for the meal that I'm about to receive from the nourishment of my body. In the Son Christ Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I like Popeye's KFC. I can't even talk right now. I'm cold. I just got back in the house from getting my KFC. And it's like my teeth, like my body is still trying to like thaw out. Like my mouth is like it's locking. It's cold. But I like Popeye's mashed potatoes and gravy as well. But I don't know. So I was telling a friend of mine the other night, I was like, I used to have like the weirdest, well, it's not weird to me, but it's probably weird to you guys. I would want like Popeye's chicken with KFC mashed potatoes and coleslaw and some McDonald's French fries. Or, just, it doesn't have to be in that order, but just saying, like, I didn't want the full meal from just one spot. Like, I wanted each one. You know how you get your full course meal and you have like your meat, your vegetables, your side items or whatever. Like, I wanted my side items from a different spot, but that was me. I was that picky child. And my mama tell me in a heartbeat, listen, I'm not gonna be running all over the place trying to get this and that. I could just remember them days. Yummy. I forgot my hot sauce. I love to eat their biscuits with grape jelly. Everybody say that Popeye's biscuits are choking. I guess it depends on when you're getting KFC biscuits, because it's a couple times where I've gotten KFC biscuits and have bitten into it and was like choking because it was so thick. Like the bread was just like, you're not gonna eat me, not today. So I'm like, please give me some jelly, make sure my biscuit is fresh. So this is pretty tender right now. I like it. Thank you guys. But I'm just gonna close my eyes and just imagine that I'm eating some Chinese wings right now, China wok wings right now. Me and my sister used to walk across the street. That was before I got my first car. My first car was a Mazda 626. And before I got that car, we used to walk across the street because we stayed not too far from it, next to where my church is. And to go get these wings, we'll order them. And when they first open, they give you like a bag full of wings for like $3.98 or $4.98. Best deal ever. Best deal ever. And when you walk and it seemed like it take forever when you got something that your mouth is watering for and you ready to eat them and you don't want to be walking and eating. So we be trying to rush back and hurry up and get home so we can eat. It is so funny just thinking back about it. But I'm like, okay, well, when I go to Bible study, I'll get me some wings, or I might get some Kumo's. Japanese steakhouse. Their shrimp fried rice. Oh my God. So good. Really fresh. But you know how, I don't know, it's like as you get older, your taste buds do change, and everything that you used to want so much as a child because of the way it tastes, you try to get that now as an adult, that taste is definitely not the same. Like certain foods I used to eat and love, and if I try to get it now, it's like it's not that same taste that I used to, love as a child. You know what I mean? Besides my grilled cheese. I love my grilled cheese and tomato soup. Like, I love it. I have to have it together. But me trying the Texas toast with the cheese for the first time, you guys, if you haven't tried it like me, try it. Oh my God, it was so good. I love a fresh warm biscuit with jelly. Okay, here we go with the crispy chicken. Grease. Nice and hot. Hold on, you guys. I'll be back. I gotta get this hot sauce. Gotcha. Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to go get my crystal hot sauce. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to, like, get a bunch of stuff, you know what I mean, for, like, doing a mukbang, especially not on no chicken. Like, it was cool with the Publix chicken, the chicken wings. Yes, those are lovely. But, so you get, like, a big old bucket of chicken. I'm not gonna do it. Because there's some things that is okay with being warmed up, you know, eating leftovers. I wasn't always a big fan of leftovers. So, it didn't work for me. Hot, hot. Like, spaghetti, I can warm that up, reheat it, and eat it. Especially if it was something that, like, my mom would cook, like, a long time ago. You know, something that I didn't really eat. And then to find out I had to eat it again next day, I'm like, cereal, please. Cereal was, like, my best friend. And fruit. I was always a fruit child. And I still am now. I know I'm going to do a mukbang on fruit. Watermelon, mangoes, grapefruit, peaches. What else I like to eat? Strawberries, they're good to me. Grapes. Like, I love, love, love food. Fruit. Love fruit. I can eat it all day, every day. You know, it's with a hot sauce when you're eating the crispy chicken. Like, it takes it to a whole different level. Now, if I had the original, my mom loves the original. I'd be okay with not having hot sauce. But with the crispy, like, it makes it taste so much better. But the Chinese wings, though, this is satisfying. I'll be glad. Can't speak for tomorrow, but for now, I'll be good. I think the chicken wing is considered white meat, which is all the same to me, but except for the breast. To me, I'm not a big fan of breast. Because they always think they're, like, huge and dry. I don't like dry stuff at all. You can't, you won't see me eat it. Like, I'll try it, and I'll be like, my friend was like, you always got your mouth turned up. We are gonna give you some water. Hey, that's fine with me too. Good H2O. Water boy. Durr. One of my mom's favorite movies. I just saw it the other night. They brought it on. But again, something like, I like KFC. I'm not the biggest fan of KFC, but it's close to where I live, because our closest Popeyes is like 15, maybe 20 minutes from where I live. It's too cold to be outside trying to go hunting for some chicken. The Chinese place is over by where my church is, which is about a half an hour from where I live, unless I'm speeding. It's right across from where we used to live and by the church. But I'm telling y'all, this cold is killing me. Seriously. It's crazy. You go from it being 80, 90 degrees, then dropping down to 50 and 30. The same day? Yeah, it's different if it was like, okay, well, it's going to be in the 40s by the weekend. No, this is not the case. It just went from high 70s, 80s, going down to the 50s and the 40s the same day. That's Florida. I'm telling you, that's Florida for you. That is Florida. It's crazy. I don't understand. We always call our state the bipolar state. And living in Florida, and I'm talking about all the Floridians, we're all bipolar. Some of y'all probably sitting there laughing like, yes you are. Yes you are. Sorry to tell you. I didn't say y'all are bipolar. I said we're. I'm including myself. Because when the weather changed, we changed too. And I'm so serious. So serious. And some people come down and they be like, oh, I love it down here. Oh, I would love to move to Florida. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. Go ahead. You gonna see. You gonna see. Go ahead. I love my state. I'm in the city I was born and raised in. We get so many people come down to our beach where I do hair, and they be like, oh, this is great down here, and I love the weather, and oh, it's just so nice. Like, it's nice, you know, because we, most of the time, it's hot year round. But when it get cold, like, we don't know what to do because we're not used to it dropping down, you know, low temperatures of 50s and 40s and 30s. And I think the coldest we ever got in Florida was like, I want to say about 10 years ago, we got down in like 25. Y'all, I got all emotional. I was walking, getting ready to catch the bus to go to work. And I was working out at the beach. Me and my sister was leaving the house, heading to catch the bus. Freezing, the little snow flurries, like like it was cold. It was on the grass outside. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. It is about to snow. So I ran back in the house and I'm telling my mom, I'm like, look outside. You know, like, it was so cool. But it was like, dum, dum, dum. Like, oh my God. Like, is this really happening? It was crazy. I mean, it ended up snowing just like last year. It ended up snowing in Jacksonville and Tallahassee. Yep. And I was like, wow. We actually got snow in Florida. It hit, I think it was, never mind. I think it was either, yeah, it was Jacksonville and Daytona. That was so weird. I was like, wow. And then last year, I believe it was in Tallahassee, they got some snow. It wasn't a lot, but it was, you know, enough to make a little pile on the ground. I was like, man, oh man. So I'm just curious to how it's going to be this December. Well, last November here, down in my city, we didn't really get cold. We got cold this year in May and in February. I'm telling you, weather be jumping. It's bipolar. It makes us bipolar. And I mean us. All of us. All of us. Yes. Right. When people get hot, their whole attitude changes. You can sit there and be in denial. If you watching my video and you're from Florida, or you've been here long enough that when it get cold, you actually starting to get cold. You've been here long enough. You bipolar. I'm just accept it. Don't mean nothing bad. But I'm just saying. You're a bipolar Floridian. Welcome to the Gunshine State. That's all I can tell you. It's crazy. Certain people be a little bit more preppier than others. Some just walk around with bad attitudes. Some you see smiling like crazy, and next minute they be mad as hell. Like, that's part of being in Florida. So serious. So serious. If you're not from Florida, and you know somebody that is, you'll agree with me. I'm telling you. One minute you'll be talking to them, hey, next minute you'll be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. Yeah, that's you. You bipolar. Trust me, I know. I know. I was trying to tell them, like, there's nothing wrong with Florida. It's great. Everybody has their own opinion about their states or their towns or, you know, wherever they grew up at. You know, some people think they live in the greatest place. Some people hate where they live. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's entitled to their own opinion on what they think and how they feel about whatever. But I always tell people, because I always get the young ladies like, oh, when I graduate, I want to go to school down here. And okay, that sounds cool and everything. I don't try to be discouraging. I'm not trying to, like, paint a bad image of Florida, because it's not all bad. It's bad different places. You know what I mean? I just be like, think about it. You know, before you make this move, like, really think about it. Make sure you have family at least here. So if you in an area where you know no one, you know, you'll be able to at least be around your family or have somebody near, you know, that you know and trust. And I mean, that's for anywhere that you go in the world. But most likely, I always say that to, the young ones that come, to me, who I talk to and everything, because it's so much fakeness and, the backstabbing and the two-faced and the snakes and, it's too much. You know what I mean? Like we don't already have, trying to survive life as is, hard enough to try to, stay above water. But people just, like they make things worse than they actually have to be, So like I tell them, just make sure that you have someone close, at least living in the same city that you're moving to when you're moving from home. Just in case. That's all I'm saying, just in case. Okay, well, I got cut off because unfortunately my memory space sucks up so fast. But anyways, as I was saying, it's not a bad thing to live or be here, in Florida. Like I tell people, because they always be like, you haven't been anywhere. I've been to South Carolina. I've been to Atlanta. That's the furthest I've been out of Florida. And I do plan on, going out a little bit further. But I like to go to places where family is because I feel safer that way. And these days, that's the best way to travel. Travel to where you have loved ones near, so anything goes wrong, or you don't know where you're going and you don't know what areas to not be in, especially by yourself, like it's really good to like travel where someone that's there. That's all I be trying to say. But other than that, I'm gonna get going, you guys, because I'm sniffing. My nose is trying to run and I don't like it. I'm about to go get back into my onesie. I showed you guys my partially Gators onesie that I have, but I think I'm gonna put on my Pooh Bear onesie. Hey. Yes, I have a Pooh Bear onesie. I'm a big Pooh fan. I love Pooh Bear. I have Pooh Bear